Did you know how much money banks have been charging you in penalties? It might surprise you to learn that the public sector banks and some of the largest private sector banks have raked in over 35,000 crore in charges since 2018. And for what, you may ask? The charges are primarily for not maintaining a minimum balance, making additional ATM transactions, and availing SMS services. Breaking down these charges, we see an alarming trend. Over 21,000 crore was collected for non-maintenance of minimum balance. More than 8,000 crore was charged for additional ATM transactions, and let's not forget about the 6,000 crore collected for SMS services. It's clear that the cost of maintaining a bank account is not as straightforward as it seems. These figures paint a picture of a banking system that seems to profit from our inability to meet their stringent requirements. It seems clear that banks are profiting from our inability to meet their stringent requirements. But what does this mean for you, the common man? Well, let's take a moment to dissect this. India, despite its vibrant economy, is not a high-income country. Yet the banking charges imposed on its citizens are on par with those in America, a nation with a significantly higher per capita income. This discrepancy is more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a substantial burden on the average person who relies on these services for their daily transactions. Imagine going to your local bank for a simple transaction and being charged for the time spent by the bank staff. Or picture this: you've already paid a plethora of taxes for your car, only to be charged again every time you hit the highway. It feels unjust, doesn't it? That's precisely the predicament we're facing with our banking system today. Looking ahead, we see a potential future where even basic banking services carry a price tag. A trip to the ATM, a quick SMS notification, or maintaining a minimum balance could all come with added costs. This shift from banks being service providers to becoming profit-driven businesses is a stark reality that we're grappling with. The banking sector, once a service provider to the community, now seems to be operating more like a business. So, what can we do about these excessive charges? We can take action. It's time to be discerning and say no to unnecessary bank accounts. Each account comes with its own set of charges and fees, so why keep more than what is essential? If you're keeping accounts open just to oblige a friend in banking, or because you opened them years ago, then it's time to reassess. Close those accounts that aren't serving you and insist on reducing bank charges. The Basic Savings Bank Deposit Account, or BSBDA, is a solid alternative. It offers various services free of charge, no minimum balance requirement, free cash deposits, electronic transactions, and ATM withdrawals. This account is proof that banking can be affordable, accessible, and fair. As customers, we need to be proactive in making informed choices. We can't sit back and let the system take advantage of us. Remember, banks serve us, not the other way around. We have the right to demand better service, fewer charges, and more transparency. The power to change this system lies in our hands. It's time to make a stand against excessive bank charges.